This is Carryl live at VMworld 2010, and I'm speaking today with Mark Davis, the CEO at Virsto. How are you, Mark?
I'm good. How are you, Carol?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Now, it's been a while since we've spoken last. I think it was back in February when you guys came out with a vengeance, and since then you have achieved a bunch of the goals that you set for yourself. What are you guys looking at now?
Well, we're really excited to, that the market uptake of our product and the excitement from end user customers, from resellers, and from partners has been really good. We have a really great set of early customers who have deployed our software, which is now well past general availability. So we're really glad to have the uptake we've had so far, and we're looking to expand in a couple different directions. We've got a new version of our software coming out in the next few weeks that adds more integration into Microsoft System Center, into Virtual Machine Manager, into Hyper-V Manager, and into Data Protection Manager. So that'll make it easier for Microsoft customers to do more with Virsto software on top of Microsoft Hyper-V. We've got some really exciting stuff that I can't talk about now that's will ship later in the year that not only will get us some really exciting ways to do more powerful, faster backup on the Microsoft Hyper-V platform and more interesting data protection. And we're also looking at other platforms to go expanding to. So we're looking at expanding off of just the Hyper-V platform on others as well. And that's not in the immediate future, but it's not in the terribly distant future either.
Absolutely. So next time we talk, it'll probably be at your own booth here on the show floor.
We might get a booth next year at VMworld, yeah.
Excellent. That sounds great. Now, what are some of the trends that you've been seeing since you guys launched? Because you obviously worked for a good 2 or 3 years behind the scenes before everything came out. In that time, how have you guys adapted, and again, what are the trends that you're seeing?
Well, there's a couple of things that have happened. I mean, one is obviously that Microsoft Hyper-V has taken off in a much bigger way than people thought it was going to a couple of years ago. So that's one reason we chose the Hyper-V platform for our first product. That trend is clearly strong. I will tell you that when we first started this thing, it was hard for us to find a Hyper-V customer to talk to. Now it's not hard to find them. There's lots of them out there. There's certainly lots of VMware customers and Zen and KVM customers as well, but there's lots of people implementing lots of multi-platform virtualization. That's clearly a trend. Almost everybody we talk to is running some VMware and some Zen, or some VMware and some Hyper-V. There's multi-platform shops are becoming quite real. That's one big trend. Another one is people are trying to push their virtualization harder. They're trying to get more VM density. I mean, no longer is running 6 or 8 VMs on a box very interesting. We're trying to get to dozens of VMs per box. That's where we become pretty interesting to people, because we allow people to get a lot more I/O throughput on heavily loaded servers. So that's been a great trend in our favor. And there's certainly a much bigger realization of kinds of storage-specific problems that virtualization brings. VMware customers who have been doing it for a few years know it, but if you're relatively new to virtualization, you may not have known it a year ago, but now people are really understanding that virtualization is great, but there's a whole bunch of special storage problems that happen when you go into a virtual environment. And you can solve those problems by buying a whole bunch more storage, and sometimes that's the right answer, but sometimes it's a much better answer to buy a very small, very simple piece of software that frankly costs a lot less than a new storage subsystem, and that's where Virsto software comes in.
Well, I can't wait to talk to you later on this year about the new releases. Mark, thanks for spending time with us today.
It's my pleasure, Carol. Thanks.